Howdy folks, shalom shalom. This is vlog number 6 and the date is November 23rd of 2025 and we're doing the recap for week 3. This is a Sunday the 23rd, so I just finished week 3 here and the week went well and I'm very pleased with my results. One of the biggest things is I've done this since Sunday the 2nd. So the 2nd to 9th, the 9th to the 16th, and the 16th to the 23rd. And that's 3 full weeks. And I have noticed a noticeable reduction in my tummy. And I was able to put on size 44 pants with the button on my belly button. Previously I had to wear size 48, so I think I've lost 4 inches off my belly. I can sort of feel it, I can sort of notice it, I can sort of notice it with my pants. I can put on pants now and make them fit where they wouldn't fit before. So that's a wonderful positive update. I'm probably not going to do another vlog until next Sunday the 30th when I finally stand on the scale for my monthly weigh-in. And I'm also at that point going to take an actual tummy measurement, which I may or may not say what it is. I wished I had known to take a tummy measurement on the 2nd, but they mentioned it in the YouTubes I was watching for all this dieting stuff. And I didn't learn about that until, I don't know, the end of the 2nd week or something like that. So at that point, what's the point of it? You've already lost a substantial amount of weight. Would it really matter? Kind of not. So my thought is, all right, for the 30th, take a measurement, a tummy measurement with a tape measure, and then start that. And that'll be 1 month behind your losing. Whatever I get for a number on the scale, that's what I get. Whatever I get for a number on the tape measure, that's what I get. And there you go. But I will have a report of a number from the October 31st weigh-in and the scale number, and the November 30th here scale number and weigh-in. So there's that. The other thing is, because the fasting, this fasting diet that I've been on, and I see the previous one, I think explanation, the first one, vlog 1, explanation, where I show you on paper how the whole fast cycle works for the entire 7-day week. Because it's going so well, and I have seen such a significant improvement in the decrease in my belly, feeling. It looks smaller. It feels smaller. And as I say, I can get 44 pants on now where I used to have to wear 48s. Because it's going so well, I'm going to continue it into December because I still have a bit of a belly. And if need be, I'll continue it into January for a total of 3 months. And I should be able to melt off the entire belly. And there you go. I have 2 goals. My first bigger stated goal is I want to lose the belly. I want a flat tummy like I had when I was a little kid, running around the yard and playing with my Tonka toys and my Green Army men, and running around with my bicycle and playing with my G.I. Joes. The original G.I. Joes are about 11 inch tall and whatnot, all those kinds of things. Playing football in the park and such. And I still want a flat tummy. I want a flat tummy. That's it. I'm sick of carrying this. I got weight on here. I think I'm carrying pizzas that I ate 30 years ago watching football that I've digested, but I've never burned. 30-year-old pizzas. And now it's time to burn the pizza. You've eaten the pizza. Now it's time to burn it up. And I'm not joking. I really do think I got some 30-year-old pizzas sitting on my gut here that I need to burn up finally. So one of the things I haven't been doing up to this point is any sort of exercising. Now I've been, puttering around the yard and mowed the grass and raked up the grass leaves, the grass cuttings and stuff. And of course, it being fall now, being November now, the leaves, not my tree, I don't have a tree anymore, but the leaves from the trees in the neighborhood keep blowing around with the big winds and stuff. And so I get leaves from the other trees in my yard. So I've been breaking leaves as well as the grass and junk. And, puttering around the house and doing errands and doing the grocery shopping and whatnot and taking my sister to the doctors and, blah, blah, blah. So I've been keeping busy, but I haven't been exercising, dedicated, or purposefully exercising. And the reason I didn't do that or haven't done it yet is because I wasn't sure I was going to overextend myself and get into, like shaky keto shakes and like something like that, where almost like hypoglycemic, which occasionally I've had it hit hypoglycemia, where you all of a sudden get a big giant hot flash, you just blow out with sweat, you get shaky, and you really need some sugar. And what I would normally do then is take a couple of packets of real sugar like you use for coffee, stick them on the tongue, and then take a sugar red Coke with real sugar in it and suck down the Coke, wash the sugar, table sugar, off my tongue, down my throat with the sugar in the Coke. And between the caffeine in the Coke, the sugar in the Coke, and the sugar from the sugar packets on my tongue, that would suddenly pop the sugar and the blood sugar back up and put me back in the normal range. And within 5 minutes or so, I'd be perfectly fine. So I know what that feels like. And I didn't want to get to that point with this. I don't know where the edge is. And I don't necessarily want to find it by going over it. I don't mind kind of creeping up to it to a point where I can kind of see, oh yeah, okay, there it is. But I don't want to go flying past it, go over it, and then deal with the consequences of that. No. You don't want to do that. That's bad news. So, but between messing around with the lawnmower and all the other stuff, I think I can add treadmill into my routine here. I don't really lift weights. I'm not really that athletic and whatnot. Don't really care, to be honest. I can lift enough weight when I need to. But I think I'm going to add treadmill. Now, I was doing treadmill before I started this whole fast diet thing and was getting some results, okay? So I think I'm going to add the treadmill back. Not necessarily to get in shape or anything, but just to add more calorie burn. If you're moving your big leg muscles and your big butt muscles, your muscles are your engine. That's what burns the calories, is the muscles, all right? The more you use the muscles, the more calories you burn. Okay, and if I start feeling shaky or whatnot, just stop. Just get off the treadmill and that's it. You're done. Okay, so I think this week I'm going to add in the treadmill, and just to, keep going. And I think this coming up Thursday is Thanksgiving, the 27th, and I think I'm going to eat a little bit bigger meal. I was going to do the salads and stuff like I normally do, but I think I'm actually going to eat like a turkey grinder, or maybe a couple turkey grinders, maybe 1.5 or some such, and I can afford a little give back, all right? I don't like the idea of give back. I'm trying to make progress here, and I hate the idea of give back. But for Thanksgiving, I can afford a little bit of give back. So there you go. Now I'm going to stuff myself with 3 turkey pizzas. No, we don't do that, even though it's football. Thanksgiving, no, we're not going to do 3, pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch, pizza for dinner. No, we're not doing that. But I can afford to eat like a big grinder or grinder and a half or something like that for a little bit of give back. So there's that. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And I think that about covers everything. So I'll simply say I'll see you on the 30th with update number 7. Vlog number 7 here. And like I said, happy Thanksgiving. Hope your dieting and whatnot that you may be doing is going well. And if you want to try something, go back to vlog number 1, explanation, and look at the system I developed, and it may work for you. OMAD, 1 meal a day, may work for you. Try something. If you don't try anything, you won't get any progress. You'll only stay where you're at. You know, journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. You got to make the first step. So with that, have a good day. Shalom, shalom.